Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. It's Sunday afternoon. My package did not arrive yesterday, so I guess I'm going to be waiting till Tuesday to get my Mystery Yarn Challenge yarn. Postal Service let me down. So I had time to work on projects yesterday, and I finished one that I had started. I don't know if you remember, but when I was working on one Highland cow in retro stripes, and she's down on the floor over there, and I don't want to go grabbing to go get her. Okay, I was working on it, and the head and the body were very different colors, so I left the body to make another one. So this one I'm calling Limey because he's mostly blues and greens and yellow. So there's Limey. I finished up Limey last night. And then I was like, okay, I've got the retro stripe out. Let's keep working with it. I wanted to see how one of my roly-poly cows would work up in retro stripe. So there's that one. It started with yellow, went to peach, hot pink, then another pink, and then back down to peach, getting towards peach, pink, getting towards peach again. So I finished up these two last night and made a dent in my retro stripe, but I think there's more. I think there's more up there. Yeah, right there. That's a retro stripe. Okay, so cows. Oh, that one missed. And this one from yesterday. Boom. There's a basket there of stuff that needs to be added to my craft show bags for the show on the 26th. In my wire crates, I dedicate one hole in my crates to Highland cows. And I have a little sign that gives the price for the regular cows and the roly-poly, so I don't have to have them all individually priced. Got that done. So now, today, I think I'm going to work on the dachshund in the orange. And I'll try to get my Capybara Kit finished today so that I could review that tomorrow. What else can I do today? I'll probably start something new. Yesterday, when I was sort of bored because I didn't get my package, I did type in all of my kits into a spinning wheel of names. Oh, excuse me. So that when I finish with the capybara, instead of just doing a blind grab or looking for the easiest one in the box, I will do the spinning wheel and have the computer randomly select my next kit to work on. Whenever we do get mail again, I'm supposed to get 4 more kits, or maybe 6 more, because I have that many in upcoming orders. I keep telling myself, okay, that's it for shopping for now. No more shopping for a while. Just use up some of these things that you've got. But then I'm like, well, tomorrow the thrift stores are probably going to be 50% off for the holiday. I could go to the thrift stores and check. No. Just stay home and get stuff done. Get yourself organized. Catch up on stuff. But I need to go buy myself a get well soon present. Why? Okay, it hasn't started to turn black and blue yet. But I'm very sensitive to gluten. I also like my beverages to have ice in them. But, you know, I have to be very careful about the ice. If I just put ice cube trays in the freezer, there's fish sticks, chicken fingers, garlic toast, raviolis, pot pies. There are a bunch of items in the freezer for my husband that have gluten. And if crumbs from those were to get into the ice, I could be a very sick puppy. So I have a sealed ice cream. It was a square container that we got vanilla ice cream in quite a ways back. If I'm out running errands and I can stop by church and fill it from the ice machine at church where I used to work, okay, I'll get ice cubes there. But for the most part, I will put about an inch of water, maybe less, into the bottom of that thing. Let it freeze solid, and then I take a knife and I whack it. I'm holding the blade of the knife and metal handle knife that's not going to break, solid metal, whacking. Well, today the ice was a little thicker than I usually make it, and I'm sitting there and I'm hitting the ice with the knife handle, trying to break it, and it's not breaking, and I wasn't watching what I was doing, and I whacked my thumb. So it sort of hurts a little bit, but it hasn't started to turn black and blue yet. Fortunately, it's my left hand, and I'm right-handed, so it's not going to be that much of a problem. I was just laughing. I was laughing so hard. I went to tell my husband what happened, and I was laughing so hard I was having problems telling him. Yep. The things we get ourselves into. So, if I could find some green, yep, I think one of these greens right behind me looks like a good pickle color. Making more pickles is on my list. I'm running low on emotional support pickles again, and the ones with faces seem to do better. So I'm thinking I should get a few pickles made up. That's on my to-do list. Capybara, finishing the Dachshund. Who knows? There's a lot of white here, and I just watched a YouTube tutorial on a ghost spinner. Treasures Made with Yarn has her giveaway where she has a playlist, and if you make something from the playlist and send her a picture, you're entered in the giveaway. And one of them is a ghost spinner. And it looks simple. I mean, I watched the video and I was just writing notes, and I think I could make those. And I'm thinking of a display. Okay, you know the stuffing sticks that come in when you buy a big box or a bag of, oh no, I don't know if they're in the boxes. Maybe it's just in the bags of polyfill. You get the stuffing sticks, sort of like a chopstick. I was thinking with my cubes, if I put one of those like in a corner and used a clothespin to hold it in, I would have this clothespin, not the clothespin, the stick sticking out the front of the cube, and I could hang the spinners from it. If the stuff in the cube was sort of low, like my coffee cups, they're in a 12-inch cube, but they're only a few inches tall, so there's a lot of open space there. Well, I could have one of the ghost spinners just hanging from there. So that's an idea. I've got 2 weeks. I could probably get a couple made in 2 weeks. We'll see how they sell. This will be my last show before Halloween, though. Is it worth it? I don't know. If I'm bored and I want to try something new. And I do have a Halloween square on my bingo board that I still need to fill in. So that would be triple dipping. It would be an entry into the Treasures Made from Yarn giveaway for October. It would fill in a square on my bingo board. And it would be market prep for my October 26th show. I'll probably do it. Okay. I'm tired. I'm always saying that. I'm always tired. Last night around 11, I was like, okay, I need to go to bed. Got church in the morning. I'm in the nursery. I need to be well rested for dealing with these kids. We had 2 adults and a teen, 6 children in the nursery. From a little baby who's not walking or crawling or sitting up yet to a 3-year-old who, he was really good. There were some lively little kids in there. There were a couple who didn't like to share their toys, but the little baby got a little fussy, and I was walking him around. I wore my very cuddly poncho. I call it the knockout shirt, because cuddling a baby in this, they just cuddle up against it, and they're out like a light. But this guy didn't want to go to sleep. Turned out there was a messy diaper, and I am not used to changing baby diapers. It's been a while. And on a very active little guy who was like trying to turn over and roll around and get away from me. Of course, there was a mess. Didn't just have to change the diaper, had to change the onesie, the pants, and the shirt. So that was a challenge. It took 2 of us to get that kid changed and back into some clean clothes. But he was so cute. And I like serving in the nursery, because I'm a Grammy. Little kids, babies, they're great. So I am going to go play with yarn. I'm not quite sure what I'll have to show you tomorrow, but I'm telling myself, that the whole story. I started down a rabbit trail and then backed up. 11 o'clock at night. Okay, I'm tired. I need to get to bed. And then I realized my quota of 4 pages of puzzles per day, I hadn't done any. Fortunately, I was in an easy section of puzzles, and I was able to whiz through the 4 pages in 17 minutes. So it was closer to 11:30 by the time I actually did get to bed. And I slept until 7:14 this morning. So that is a little bit longer than usual for me. But still, it's Sunday afternoon. It's a dark, rainy day out there. It's just the kind of day that calls for a nap. So maybe I should add that to my to-do list so I can check off take a nap and feel the accomplishment of crossing something off my list. Okay. Yeah. Doc, it hurts when I do this. So don't do that. Yeah, it is starting to bruise a little bit, and bending it hurts a little bit. I need to be more careful when I'm making ice. Bye-bye.